Have a couple of teenagers. I don't know if you have any teenagers, but if you do see a teenager, pass this on for me. Pull up your pants! Yeah! I can't tell if you're a gang member or an apprentice plumber. And they're tattooing and piercing and things like that. You pierce your ear, you pierce your lip, you pierce your nose, you ride your bike, and you hear... You're a human flute. I'm not going to do that. God gave me 9 holes. That's all I need. You're counting right now, aren't you? 7, 8, 9. Trust me. All right.
And my mother, she is hilarious. She's Sicilian. Beautiful, dark black hair, under the nose, most of it, but a lot of it, hey! Now, I was just in Las Vegas, and it's scary out there. I think the town is set up to take your money. I lost $35. I never even left my room. I had a Diet Pepsi and a bag of M&Ms out of the minibar. Excalibur, Mandalay Bay. Beautiful names. Now, when they first started Vegas, they didn't care. Hey, Vinny, Guido. What do you want to call our little casino? I don't know. What do you see out the window? Dunes. All right, go with that one.
My family's so big I can't remember everyone's name. But when you line them all up and start naming them off, they sound like an old rock and roll song. Because there's Rick, Nick, Dick, Dick, Bob, Shannon, Grandma, Mama, Nana, Grandpa, Joe, Ronnie, Johnny, and my sister Connie, Flo, there's Eddie, Betty, and my Uncle Teddy, Mo, Leah, Pia, oh, my Mama Mia, there's Randy, Mandy, Andy, Candy, Ricky, Nicky, Vicky, Dicky, Bob. I think that's all of them.
And my father's a very funny guy. My dad's the kind of guy who walk up to someone with a hearing aid, and right in the middle of the conversation, he keep until there's a fresh battery. They don't need that. All
right. Now, I come out to a lot of groups and as an executive imposter. That's right. I have an audience believing I'm a serious speaker for about 2 minutes. Then I make it obvious there's no chance I know what I'm talking about. I just did an event for Mercedes-Benz. I had a group of dealerships believing that I was their new marketing director and that I had hired Snoop Dogg as their new spokesperson. That's right. We'd now be referring to the vehicle as the Mizzle Bizzle. And people will be coming in ordering with hand gestures. I'll take an M class, E class, C class. And I told him about the new J-Lo writer.
Russell is here to share a most exciting fundraising pilot program. He's developed this program and with the executive board of Lions International, something that Lions International is hoping that our host club might adopt and try out. Russell's married, has 3 children, and here he is, Lions International Director from Oak Brook, Illinois, Mr. Russell Stolnack.
Well, thank you for having me. Are we ready to triple the money we bring in on our next fundraiser? Yes?
Yes.
Whoa. I think we might want to keep in mind that donation growth parallels enthusiasm. Can we try that again? Would you like to triple the amount of money you bring in on your next event? I understand that one of the boxes is designated to undecideds. 30% of those undecideds actually go to the Elks. We don't want to see that happen, do we? We're Lions. We're much bigger and stronger than the Elks. It's all an image thing. People think of an elk as a grown-up Bambi. They think of a lion as someone who might eat a grown-up Bambi. At golf tournaments, silent auctions are most effective, but a live auction can really bring in some extra money. If we participate as Lions, don't be lazy, get involved. If someone ups their bid, up yours. I'm sorry, maybe that came out wrong. What I meant... Let me rewrite that real quickly here. Another thing I'd like to introduce is the lion's hand gesture. It's this. It hasn't been taken yet. This is taken. This is taken. A few others that have been taken. We're going to purchase the equipment needed for the bungee jump, and throughout the year, every third weekend of the month, we'll have a bungee jump here in the downtown area. Now you're thinking, how much money can that possibly raise? Well, it's not a lot of money from the sale of the tickets, but all that money that's jerked out of the pockets is collected after the fact, and it can get into the thousands of dollars. Do you want to raise money or not? There's the enthusiasm. My father now is a World War II veteran, very proud of him. In fact, he was telling me the other day that he's 85 now. And during the war, they would feed them saltpeter, apparently to keep their mind focused on the war and not wander off onto women. He says, I'm 85 now, and I think it's starting to work. And are you still prepared to triple the amount of revenue on your next event? Yeah. There's that enthusiasm we've grown to love. Some of you may not believe some of the things I've had to say. Might even not believe who I am today. But there is one thing you can believe. Out of all of the groups that I have ever spoken in front of, I can honestly say, and I mean this from my heart, this group today is the most recent. So you got that going for you. Thank you very much.
You were lying the whole way. You had me believing you were who you say you were. You had me fooled.
It was really great, and it was clean.
It kept getting better and better.
I just never stopped laughing.
I thought you were a real guy from International.
And that was wonderful.
I'm married. I married my high school sweetheart, and she is a sweetheart. And she is in high school. Folks, settle down. That's just a joke. She's not in high school yet. She's, no, she's not a dumb teenager. She's studying to be a teacher. Don't misunderstand me. A great, gorgeous woman. Her name is Mimi because her parents are selfish. Yeah. They're always arguing, too. When she was born, her mom said, oh, she's beautiful. Name her after me. Her father said, no, me. Me. Yeah. And she got an ugly brother named Yu. And my children, now I have children, because children are so fun to make, and then it's a lot of work. Well, for the woman. I mean, that's 9 months. A woman can grow a human inside of her. 9 months. That is weird. A guy couldn't do that. A guy gets a bad burrito, and he's on the couch all weekend. Oh my God, get to my Atlanta. I might be here all weekend. I hope the game's on. I performed over there. I opened a concert for Paul Revere and the Raiders. Remember Paul Revere? Yeah, he was real big in the 60s, and now he's real big and he's 60. Performed for a convention of psychics, and they would laugh, yeah, right before every joke. They would laugh. Except one, I didn't tell it. Thank you both. Had to perform for square dancers. These people learn to dance, and every night they're told how to do it again. Usually you learn to dance and you keep doing it the rest of your life. These people, they hire a guy to tell them what to do. The caller, it's his job. Take your partner, spin them on around one of those eight, hold them in the middle with the right and left. You go promenade to the left side, hold promenade to the right side. Does anybody remember this from about 20 hours ago? Let's loosen up the ball, idiot. Because they all got this tight little neckerchief around their, you know that? It's not letting blood into their memory. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. And it matches their partner's skirt in case they ever get separated. That's how they remember who they came with. Yellow paisley, where'd I leave you? The caller's job steers him around. I'd like to get that guy drunk before work, turn him loose, let him play Twister naked or something fun, you know? Couples in the middle in your birthday suits, and all she wears your cowboy boots. So grab a little honey, slap him in the face, and give me your money, and get out of this place. Oh boy, it is so nice. This is maybe not quite a year as an NSA member, and I've realized, man, I got to do everything. I do the marketing, I do the speech, I do the billing, I do the... I'm going nuts. I feel like I'm a puppy at an obedience school. You know, you got to go get the work, so it's fetch. Go get it, fetch the work. And you tell them how much you have to charge, and they go, no, drop it. Come on, roll over, drop it. Then you got to go to their city to perform. Come on, here, boy, come on. Good boy. Now speak. I'm talking to my friend of mine about our retirement plans. I said, what's your retirement plan? He says, you know what? I don't have one. I think when I'm 85, I'm just going to shoot somebody and go to prison. I said, oh my God, that's your retirement plan? When you're 80, you're going to shoot someone and go to prison? When I said, well, what about your wife? And he says, well, who do you think I'm going to shoot? I had another group I had to perform for weightlifters. I would tell them a joke, explain it, tell them a joke. Because I don't think you're that smart if you make your body so big, you can't scratch your own rear end. And they're all named Chuck. Every guy there, what's your name, big fella? Me, Chuck. And I'm winning. Check it out. Every time I'm totally winning here. I love Vegas. I said, yeah, you're winning. You're playing the change machine. These are 1-to-1 odds. No way, really? Well, could you scratch? No, thanks for the offer. Thank you, good night.
Please welcome your Master of Ceremonies, one of the most recognized faces in San Diego.
Thank you all very much, and welcome to the 49th Annual BIA event. I'd like you to please direct your attention to the back of the ballroom. That's right back there, the talented North County Dance Arts Troops choreographed by Louis McKay and Cynthia Fewer. All right, I hope you paid attention because later on we've got a dance floor and a live band. We want you to try some of those moves. Don't worry, we got paramedics standing by. We have a little something special for your wife, Lynn, if you will. Lynn, stand up and accept these roses on behalf of the BIA. There you go. I guess you won't be fighting for the centerpiece then, huh, Lynn? Please enjoy a wonderful dinner. It starts out with a fairy shrimp cocktail, a little smoked breast of gnatcatcher soup, and for the entree, a roast leash tern with a sprig of coastal sage. I hope you enjoy it. We have a little auction here. You all familiar with how an auction works? We show you the item, you think about it for a while, and then you just start draining that 401k. And we raise a little money. The first item I want to point out is something that Randy Johnson throws around on a regular basis. It's that baseball right there. He signed it. It's official. Am I right, Kat? We're on a first-name basis. Of course, you know enough about Randy Johnson to start the bidding right now at $25. Anybody collecting anything we got a $25 opening bid, give me 50. If I got a 25, give me 50. I got a 25 opening bid, give me $50 right now. 25 looking at 50, I got a 50, give me 75. 50, 75 in the back, 75 go to 100 right now. $75 my last bid. I need a $100 bidder. Got a bidder at $100. Go to $1.25. $1.25 now in the back row. Not a problem. $1.50. I got $150. I need now $150. $125 is my last bid. Go to $1.50 in the back over there. $125 going once. $125 going twice. We're looking at $150. Your last chance at $150 in the front row. You know it. Be a better bidder at $175 right now. $175 checking. $1.50. One time. $150. $150 going twice. Last chance to get it at $175. $150 sold. You've got one of Randy Johnson's autographed baseballs. Thank you. Tailor-made driver. Ladies, hold up the big club. This is an R580. You know the R580. Look at that. Oh, it's a driver. It's half a bowling ball, basically, with a stick on it. If you can't hit a golf ball with this driver, take up darts. 1996 Mercedes Open pin flag. That's our next item. Greg Norman, Ben Crenshaw, Mark O'Mara, Corey Pavin, John Daly. Spilled his cocktail right there in the corner. A $450 from you, Kenyon? What do you think? $450, not a problem now. $475. $450, looking at $475. I got a $450, go to $475 one time over here. $450 once, $475 is where I got to go. $450 twice, last chance to get it at $475. Sold. Kenyon, blower, cough up some cash.